So you said you was born a Moorish American.
Yes.
Growing up, was you picked on about it? Was people like, man, what the heck is that?
No, because I think that it was the other way around. I picked on people about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because in the way that I was raised, I was into a realms of my own. In other words, like I was an individual, so to speak, me and my family, because we was Moorish American with eels and bays. And it created a lot of conversation. Became a discussion piece. See, and that's a good thing too, because it allowed us to express and explain what the Moorish Science Temple was all about and what we was about. And we was able to address it from that fashion. And I focus on that situation today. I don't have no choice of picks and chooses of this brother worshiping here, that brother worshiping there, that brother worshiping there. My whole thing is to bring them all under one banner, under one truth, one guidance, one direction, one cause, you know what I mean? And accomplish this goal of the Moorish Science Temple of America. But we must, again, I say, put our egos in our pocket.
Exactly. Was it a lot of Moors around when you was growing up, or how was it down there in Chicago?
Yes, a lot of Moors in Chicago. Yeah. You know, 75th Street at the temple there. Yeah, a lot of Moors was there, you know. But like I say, that was in Chicago. Old Moors that's been around for years, that was there. You know, but today, we're a vibrant group. We have all the ability to do everything we want to do. We have the talent, the knowledge, and we have the bodies to do anything we want to do. We just not need to focus on what we're going to do. See? But in the prison, brothers went to prison for violating a crime or whatever it may be. But the point is, they went there for a cause. And the cause was to get educated. And to get educated and come back out here and change things for the betterment of all. See, so they in school now. You know, while they in there, they in college. When they graduate, come out here, it's about putting it all in one package and make something happen with it. See, so that was my dream, to make some better me's. Not nobody to be J. RazorBey, but be better J. RazorBey, or better whoever they may be. Them the kind of Moors that I strive to raise, because I know if I can get 5 of them a little better than me, we can move some things.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? We can move some things. And that's where I'm at with that. And like I said, the brothers in prison, a lot of brothers in there, and we have a tendency to have that chokehold on them, and we done turn it around and start to call them residents. And the prisoners begin to think that they're residents like they live there by choice. You ain't there by choice, you there because you bound and chained, you're a hostage. So you're not a resident. You're a convict or you're a prisoner. But when they change that, it changes the whole mindset attitude. Even the clothes, they change the clothes to the gray and the yellow. It's a similar in the science in that the way things are moving at that time, they wanted to take us away from that solid background.
Exactly.
See, they wanted to take us from the solid background and feed us something else, and we began to live with it. Like right today, we are residents. There's no such thing as anybody in prison by choice.
Exactly.
No. Nobody. It's not there by choice. They're there by force because they're bound and chained. They're hostages. See? So we got to always care for those brothers and always speak for them, about them, and keep them in Rome's eyes as well as the public eyes, that they deserve some opportunity to be free too. See? How much you want from a man? You know what I mean? The old men now, they need to be free. They need to be able to live. Like the parole board said to me, you owe society. I owe society nothing. I paid society, but all them years I gave you, I owe everything to me and my family. Come out here and be free. That's what I owe, and be Moorish. I don't owe to pay no debt to nobody. I gave you all them years. I paid that. So I'm not thinking about trying to pay no debt in there. I'm thinking about trying to pay a debt out here and become sucker free, because I was a sucker all them years by being bound and chained. The player was out here with a 9 to 5. You see what I'm saying? And going to work every day, but he was free. And this is what I try to steal in the brother. You know, we got to find ways to get free from in there by acting in a certain fashion in order to give us the room to come out of there. See, we can't keep demonstrating the hand of Moorish and growling and barking loud over here, you know, like we're on another note. You got to get involved and be involved and act according to what you're demonstrating. Because if you don't act according to what you're demonstrating, the public is looking on and people are going to always put Drew Ali on trial. You know, they ain't going to say more, they're going to say more. They're going to put Drew Ali on trial. See? And that's what we do for him, because we are the reflection of the Moorish Science Temple of America in representation of Noble Drew Ali. And in that process, it is a must that we realize that we all we got. It's a must that we realize that we ain't English, but we speak English. It's a must we realize we didn't write Webster Dictionary. It's a must we realize that there's more definitions for the word black and colored and Ethiopian in there in the ones we use. See, but we selected to use the negative one because that's the one they gave us. Because they wrote it, interpreted it, and gave themselves white. See? And they want us to always feel that we inferior. See? And when we call the man white, then we get mad when he put his foot on our neck, but you just called him God. See? And things of that nature. So we try to get away from that in our language and how we deal with the situation and how we strive to be better Moors, to be a better citizen, to be a better brother, to be a brother sister, to be a brother husband. You know what I mean? Or just a better friend.
Right.
See, 'cause like I said, all we got is us. And if we don't utilize each other, we're going to always be in the same shape. See, we got to recognize that some of us are better equipped than others. Everybody ain't meant to be a grand sheik. Everybody ain't meant to be a mufti or chairman. Some people just meant to be straight up window washers. Just straight up members. You know, floor sweeper. Just be the best floor sweeper you can be in the Moorish Science Temple of America. But we are on the point that we all reach for things that we want that we can't handle. See, anybody can sit in the seat, but can't everybody move it. See, you can maintain it, but can't everybody shake and move. See, make things happen. See, and this is what the Moorish Science Temple of America is all about. And this is what we scribe in the process of doing now, putting that ball of fuel in motion to make some things manifest the way they're supposed to. See, we got a good a group of brothers that's manifesting from out of them walls, that's ready, fired up, ready to go, and capable. See, but we just got to recognize it and for what it is. And like I said again, going back to brother incarcerated, Rome don't never want to let you go if you allow him the room to fear you. See, like the man asked me when I was leaving, he said, do I have to keep my lights on? Like I'm going to come to get him. I said, man, I'm not thinking about you. I got other things on my mind greater than what you talking about. I done humped this bridge. I came in a man, I'm finna leave a man. I won this battle. And I left you with a garden full of hills and bays. You can't put the fire out no more now. See? When they used to take me and transfer me or take me on the side of the road, push me down on the seat, put the foot on me and tell me, now run now, nigga. I just smile at them. Because that came with the territory. You know, try to poison me. I went through all of this in order to put out the lights of the temple. See? But I couldn't afford to fall short at no point, because to break me, it break them. And that was the whole concept. We're going to break him. We're going to keep him in the hole. We're going to transfer him. We're going to do this. We ain't going to let him get comfortable. We got him on a 90-day move list and all that kind of stuff, and create all these SGTs in order to try to keep me bound down. All that because of the movement was flourishing. See, it was growing and it was taking flight and it scared them. Now they got to pluck me up. Say we cut the head, the body gonna die. But what I did, I put it in the head, in the body so good, the body grew their own head. You see what I'm saying? It grew their own head. And this is why we are here today, under the circumstance we are now. But we're in the process now, in the will of Allah, to make some things happen on a huge scale. See what I'm saying? Make some things that get on the map like we're supposed to be on there. And it's a working process. But always remember, I don't want nobody to look at one more and judge or label another more.
Exactly.
See, because you can't hold me accountable for what somebody else do. See, watch me, and I'm going to teach you something. See? And then you'll see where I go. But I can't be accountable for somebody else that's on the short end of the stick. Because everybody don't comprehend. Everybody don't know what they got. They say I'm more, but they don't really understand the real context of what they got or things of that nature. But they say it because that's what they're taught. You know, but they ain't seasoned out yet to that point. But the point is, we're doing something. You know, the point is they're there. As long as they're there and they listen, we're going to be able to teach them something sooner or later. See? And that's the whole thing about keeping the program in effect and realizing that what it means about you your brother's keeper. And if he's in adversity, assist him. It ain't always somebody talking about some money or you got to go fight for him. He can be mentally in a situation that need to talk to somebody. You know, he could be in a situation that need to get to the doctor or anything. But we got to communicate and we got to help those that's on the short end of the stick. See, everybody don't know how to ask for what he want. Everybody say he know, but they don't know how to ask for what he want. Sometimes you got to tell somebody what they need. See, sometimes you got to take them by the hand and show them because they think they got what they want, but they don't know. Because if they knew, they'd do better.
Right.
See what I'm saying?